Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you have bad credit, low income, and you don't want a credit check, I'm going to show you one of the easiest places you possibly can get a payday loan. Now, before you go get this payday loan, there's a few things that I always tell you guys. One, you need to go to your employer and you need to file exempt. Okay? And the reason is before you go and take out these high interest rate loans, it's easier for you to file exempt. Now, usually when you file exempt, that means you're not going to be having any taxes taken out of your paycheck. Okay. But what happens is you'll be able to bring more money home to be able to catch up on your bills. All right. So that's the reason. Now, I understand some people, we may have emergencies and we don't have time for that, but this is definitely an option. Another option for you guys is to go to this website, unclaimed.org. Okay. Now, here's the thing about it. I always tell you when you go to unclaimed.org, what you want to do, this is a free system, right? And so you can see here is a government system. What you would do, you would go here, you would put your name and your address in. And if you have any money that's owed to you, this system will let you know if the money from a tax rebate, it could be money from when the state may have sued a company or a company settled with the state and there was money that you was owed. You may have took out like maybe a gym membership or something, right? And that gym membership, what ends up happening is that your they may have overcharged you, right? And so by them overcharging you, the state took it on themselves to take litigation and then they will give you that money, all right? Now, there's another place you can go to. It's called Web Apps Department of Labor.gov, all right? So if you ever worked a job and you feel that, hey, I never got all my money, you may have been entitled to a bonus or something like that, or you may have moved and never received your last paycheck and stuff. You can go to this system and put your information in as well and see if they have money for you also. Now, here's the thing about it. I want you to understand this is the lender. This is Viva Payday Loans. All right. Now, with these lenders, again, they offer payday loans, but the interest rate may be high. Okay. And so as you can see here, their loans go from 100 up to 5,000. Now there's only one main reason you may not, or better yet, there may be a few reasons that you may not qualify. All right. One is they may not be issuing this type of loan in your state. Number two is that your address may not be matching the credit bureaus they actually use to verify your information. Okay, so it really has nothing to do with the credit score. And so let me explain to you before we get back to these payday loans. Here's the thing about it. These lenders may use Teletrack, okay? It's a financial online database for anybody that has ever taken out a loan. This database keeps that information and they sell it to companies like Viva Loan, all right? So you need to understand that. So this one belongs to Equifax. Then you have DataX, offers the same services. Now, here's another thing. You can actually get your report from each of these companies as well. So yes, you can get your name from each of these companies as well. Then you also have Clarity. Clarity is owned by Experian. It does the same thing, but as you can see, you can get your credit score, you can put a fraud alert, you can get your report, you can do a security freeze, you can opt out, okay? And you can contact them as well. So you're entitled to your financial report to see what's on there. Then you also have Factor Trust. Factor Trust is a TransUnion, okay? And so with some of these lenders, when I'm talking about no credit check, no hard pull on the credit, they're using these third party credit bureaus in order to get this information over to these lenders. Now, there's one other one, and that's LexisNexis. Now, again, The biggest challenge with most people not being approved is not the credit score, is because the information on the application is not matching up with these databases, right? And so it mainly is the address that may have thrown it off, all right? So that's the thing about it. You need to understand. Now, going back to Viva Loan, again, in reference to qualifying for this loan is not hard. Now, here's the thing about it. Viva Loan Payday Loans, they are a database, all right? And so what that means is that once you put your information in the system, okay, you're able to, it is going to search and see what lender you're qualified for. But as you can see, you have to be over 18, receive a regular monthly income of more than 1,000. So what that means is that yes, you can be on welfare, you can be on disability, and you still can qualify for a loan through them. All right. Now, again, going back to this permanent address. All right. This is also a big thing. Now, it's also having a valid checking or savings with direct deposit. Now, some people ask, will they accept Chime? Okay. And I know that may be a challenge for some of you all. You may not have a regular bank account, but here's something you actually can do. If you have a local credit union, most of the time, your local credit union, if you're in check systems, your local credit union, they do offer a second chance checking account. Okay, so they do offer a second chance checking account, and you can go to them and you can open up a second chance checking account. Now, there's one other thing that may get you denied, and it's usually like you may have already taken out two loans prior to applying for this. Now, that may disqualify you as well. All right, but I'm gonna put the link below. You can actually see if you're pre-qualified. But as you can see, you don't have to be making a whole lot of money. All they want to see you making at least $1,000. If you're making at least $1,000, this is the lender for you. All right. Now, in terms of some other things about it, like I said, from 100 up to 5,000. Then the payback is from 2 months up to 24 months. As a matter of fact, can you look at this? Usually, a lot of lenders they offer triple digit interest rate. However, with Viva Payday Loans, as you can see here, their interest rate goes from 5.99 up to 35.99. All right. So they're pretty much in line with what the banks and credit unions. All right. Now, sometimes you also may be able to go to your bank or your credit union, and they may offer a short term payday loan. They may not be as high as Viva Payday Loans, but they do offer short term loans with no credit check, depending on the institution. Most of the time, it's a credit union. Okay. Many of your major banks, like US Bank, they offer a short term, but you have to be a member with them and have deposits for a year with no overdrafts. But they offer loans up to 1,000. Then you have Bank of America. They offer loans up to 500, but you can't have any overdrafts. All right, and I think they charge like $20 for that. But you're able to find different lenders as well that offer short-term loan. But this here is a resource that you guys can check out, and I'll put the link in the video. If you have any questions, you can schedule a one-on-one consultation as well. Thank you.